Hi guys, welcome back to your weekly readings. This is Raisa here. I trust you guys had a wonderful week last week and are gearing up for the upcoming week. Today we're going to visit the general energies that may affect us for the week of August the 15th through to the 21st. As you guys well know, there's a lot of planetary movements. Saturn, Mercury, Venus, Mars, they're all moving around and they're all repositioning themselves in order for us to focus on our choices, focus on where we put our attention, on what we tend to blame others for, when in reality it's our own choices that we make, or it's due to our own energy, what we are focusing on. So in a sense, we're going to be perhaps going back into memories, choices that you have made. Saturn is going to help us choose the proper path in our lives, what we need to release in our lives, where we need to focus our energy, and it's going to shine a light on the choices that we have made in the past, perhaps decisions that we have taken that we may have blamed others for, or thought that others have caused us harm or had a part to play in the choices that we have made, or the directions that we have taken in our lives, when in fact it was all you making that choice, you making that decision, perhaps not seeing through, because sometimes of course we can't envision the outcomes of our decisions, but it's going to be shining a light on the past so that we can see where the choices that we have made have been the catalyst to some of the things that have happened in our lives, or some of the decisions that we have made that we have tried to blame others or included others in that, just to help us ease the pain of the things that have happened or the direction your life took. But we need to now see those decisions, see the changes that have happened in our lives, and realize that perhaps it's not where we want to be in the future. What choices can we make now? What can we do now in order to help us move forward from today on? What can we do to change the path that we're on if we're not happy? What direction do we want to take? What area of our lives have we ignored because we've paid more attention to one and not the other? So it's going to be really showing us how to move forward. Take a glimpse from the past. Don't stay there too long, but be able to focus on today, and what small step can you take today in order to make your future brighter, the direction you're going in brighter. So it's all about choices, and it's all about balance, because that is the first card that came out. As I was shuffling, I didn't even realize till I started to set up the cards that this card was there showing me the answer to the questions that are going to come up this week, or some of the energies that will affect us. It's all about balancing our lives. It's balancing our emotional life with our physical life, what we do, what we're trying to manifest, our careers, our studies, our home lives, the things that are material with the things that are spiritual, with the things that are in our subconscious, trying to bring them through. And it's going to be a hard path. Nothing is easy in life that's worth doing, but we'll be able to do it because we have blessings, we have protection from above, we have those that help us that we cannot see. Our angels, our guides, the people that have come before us, our ancestors, our family members that have already passed. When they see us struggle, when we have pain, we kind of attract them with that energy, because we are all energy. So they're there trying to help us, but we need to ask for help, because we have free will in this life, as they all did. And if we don't ask for assistance, they'll watch us, they'll love us unconditionally, but they cannot help. So we need to ask for help a bit more, whether it's with physical people that are now in our lives, family members, people we may meet, or our guides, our angels, perhaps all, in order to help us assist with this balancing that we need to do to help assist our lives anyway, so we can bring some kind of balance back into our lives, in all areas of our lives. Let's see what the cards are going to tell us for the upcoming week. Well, the very first card is the Star, which is a great card to get for this week, because we are going through some really dark spots in our lives. We're facing some of our fears, our ego, decisions that we have made that have not been quite right, but it's all part of our growing. It's all part of our healing, the past, the present, the future, so that we move into the next lifetime or move into the next phase of our lives a little simpler, a little easier, a little happier. So the star is showing us that through divine guidance, through listening to our intuition, through allowing help and assistance from our guides and our angels, we will begin to heal. There is hope for the things that we want. There's messages that will start to come through in order to assist us with that healing. We're going to start following our true divine guidance, because we're finally going to start letting go of some of the things from the past. Some of the plans that we have made in our minds that we want to have happen, but yet they may not be the best thing for us. They may not be the thing for us at this moment in our lives, perhaps in the future. Perhaps the process needs to happen first. The learning needs to happen, the growth of soul. Everything needs to occur in divine timing, and we're trying to rush it so that we're being held back. We're being put to rest, in a sense, like look back, look around. What are you missing? There's something that we're missing. There's something that we're trying to push forward too quickly, and it's not coming through. So we need to relax. We need to allow healing to happen. We need to start focusing on our divine life purpose, on our guides that are all around us, and ask them for help, so that we can start to truly show people who we are, because up to now perhaps we're not really doing that. We're trying to go in other directions that perhaps are not for us. Walk other paths that are not in line with our divine life purpose. So they're trying to show us, they're trying to slow us down so that we could see that there's other ways, that there's other realities, if only we will have faith enough to say, okay, perhaps I can make my dreams come true in this other direction, and not this one that I keep trying to force open, that I keep trying to push through, and it's not working for me in whatever area of life that is. This one is a very spiritual card, and it's all brought on by spirit. So whatever's happening in your lives right now, there's healing occurring, so be aware of that. Pray a lot, or internalize, go inside, meditate, whatever it is you believe in. Ask for help, ask for assistance, so that it comes, because there is hope for the things that you desire, but perhaps now is not the right time. There's divine timing that needs to happen in order to achieve these things. There's also several options that are going to be coming up this week, several passions of yours, perhaps different jobs, a different place to move. Perhaps it could even be, since we have 2 2s, it could be partners or relationships that are starting to open up for you. There's going to be several paths, but you need to choose wisely as to which one is the best position for you, or the best direction for you, the best choice for you. And when I say relationships, it's not always romantic. They could be friends, colleagues, students, but people that will be stepping into your life in order to help you choose the proper path, or bring balance back into your life in certain areas that we may try to focus on one more than the other, but it doesn't help. For some of you, you're going to be balancing your finances. Maybe that's where you need to bring some balance back into your life, because your finances may be throwing you off balance. You may be too focused on finances and not focused on love, friendships, relationships, your health. Because there's more than one area of life, and sometimes we tend to focus on money, 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 because we feel that if we have enough money or make enough money, we can achieve the other things. We'll have love, we'll have a home, we'll have, better relationships, and that's not necessarily true. You'll have more money, but you won't have anything else. And hence you may lose your health, your friends, because you're so focused on the mundane things, the money, that other things tend to fall away from you. And then when you try to get them back, it doesn't work. But you have your money, so it's just a way of thinking that we need to focus on more on love, I suppose, because that is the true energy that can help manifest the rest. Now, for some of you, I always get, well, why can't I have this person, or I really want this person in my life? If it's not happening, it's because it is not the proper person for you. And if you ask for assistance, and the things that you're looking at or that you're desiring do not manifest, it's because it's either not the right time to manifest that certain relationship, or it's the wrong person. There's someone else that's better, but you need to open up and look within. Work on the relationship with self first, so that the proper person steps into your life. Now, as you go forward this week, there's going to be lots of differences of opinions. Perhaps your opinions will not be the same as others, but you need to stick to your guns, because by doing some soul searching and figuring out what it is you want to do, what direction you want to go in, you might step on others' toes, or others may not really hold the same opinion of where you should be going or what you should be doing. Look within and make sure that you are making the right decision, because you will run into some situations of others during this week that'll have different opinions and are going in different directions than you are, or perhaps you were going in that direction and you want to change, and others are going to try to hold you back. But just try to follow your heart, because in the end you will be celebrating something. There's a choice that you will make this week that is going to bring you some happiness, some celebrations. You'll either hear of weddings or parties, and you'll be a part of it. Your friends will be celebrating something for you or with you. You'll be celebrating some of your choices, because you'll see in the end you went in the right direction from those two paths that have opened up for you. You're going to make the right choice, guys, because you're going to struggle a lot this week in order to follow that divine guidance and try to look within to see what it is exactly that you should be doing with your life, the direction you should take. And in the end, you're going to receive something that you have desired. There's the 9 cups of felicity, happiness. Now, it could represent partying with friends, and it also could represent a wish that you have put out there to the universe that finally comes in. With these 2 cards together, I would have to say that some of us, I hope me too, are going to have a wish that comes true. So something you've worked for very diligently, perhaps it has to do with work, because right underneath that is your 4 of coins, which is stabilizing your financial security, your finances, your money, so that you can achieve some of the things that you have desired. Perhaps a new home, perhaps moving out, your own place, whatever it may be, a promotion at work that you've worked for very hard and you finally get it, or you get some part of it. Now, you need to manage your mindset. Okay, it's going to be very important this week to think of only the things that you want to manifest, and try to keep your mind on positive thoughts. When we direct our thoughts and words towards the outcome we most desire, we ignite grace. Sometimes we tend to linger. In order to achieve these wonderful things that should happen in our lives this week, these new paths, because we are struggling, and the universe has to have balance. It brings balance into our lives one way or the other. It'll take something away, but it also replaces it with something else, because once it makes that void, there's something that steps in. And by keeping your mind in a positive place, your thoughts, hopefully it replaces it with something positive that we have desired, that we have wished for, that we have wanted to manifest. Now, we have to make sure that these are the things that we want in our lives, because sometimes we work towards something, and then when we achieve it, it turns out it really wasn't what we wanted, because our true life path is somewhere else. So try to think about the things that you do want to manifest in your lives that are in line with your true life purpose. Also, release. Let go. When we release an attachment to the outcome, we allow the power of grace to work its magic. So in order to achieve the things that we want, we have to keep our mind in a positive place. Think of only things that we truly desire in our lives. When we start to think of, oh my God, I'm in a place I don't want to be, or in a relationship I don't want to be, you're bringing energy to that thought, to that situation, and it just gets worse, and it gets bigger, and it explodes, and it's horrific what it turns into, because it's what you're focusing on. You have to step aside from that and let go of those thoughts, let go of that emotion that it brings to you, and replace it with the opposite. Replace it with the happy thought. Replace it with the place you do want to be, how you want to see your life moving forward, the happiness that it brings you, and feel the energy of that emotion, that happiness, that situation, that relationship, that home, how you're going to feel. Walk yourself through that. Bring your vibrations up to match that energy, because that's how we manifest. We have to match the energy of the things that we're truly wanting in our lives. And if it's love, we have to raise our vibrations to match the energy of love, to match what we want. Then we receive it. And it may not be the person you're focusing on. It may not be the situation that you want. It may not be the job that you're doing. It could be somewhere else, with someone else, with something else in another place. But you have to focus on what you want and let go. Let go of how it's going to happen. Just ask the universe to help you with that situation, and it's this or better, something better than what you're hoping for or wishing for. So that leaves it open, that leaves a platform open for them to fill it with the things that you want and what makes you happy in life. They're asking you to think about love. How can you raise your vibrations to match that of love, of a pure heart? Share your heart. To love another is the ultimate expression of grace. You have to learn to love yourself and to love others and to share love with others. It's very difficult sometimes, and we think we're experts at it, that we know what we're talking about. Oh yes, I want to love this person, I'm in love with this person, but being attracted to a person doesn't mean that you are in love with that person. That doesn't say anything about the soul. It just says there's a sexual attraction, there's a physical attraction to the person. Do you truly love them? Will you let them be unconditionally whoever they are, whatever they are? And that means letting go of a person, not having any attachments to the outcome. You love them and they can be whoever they want to be. And if they're meant to be with you, it will come right to you like a magnet. Because that's when we truly can love a person. Unconditional, whatever it is they are. And that's very hard for us humans to do, because we always want to try to control the situation. But we need to start focusing more on love than on our finances and careers and what have you. Because right now there's so many energies that are changing the planet. It's universal. It's not just you and me or 3 or 4 people. It's everyone at the same time. We're all being changed because there's some type of an ascension going on with the entire planet. We have to raise our vibrations in order not to do more damage to this world, in order to look at things in a more peaceful and more loving way, because we have lost this somehow. And the planet is trying to regain it. And it's moving right along. And you can stay stuck in the 3rd dimension or 4th, but you can move up to the 5th dimension where a lot of these things don't exist. You don't listen to the news, those things don't affect you because you're not part of that anymore. And you can raise your vibrations higher. We need to go to a place where there's more peace in this world, so these horrible things stop happening, because on another level it's not. We need to get there, and through love is a very big way to achieve it. It's important that we do that. We need to dance. We need to dance with the energy. And it's not just about turning on some music and dancing. It's dancing, moving along with the energy that's positive instead of letting it drag you down to the negative. Because that just holds you down, it holds you back from what you want. Dance with the energy and move it forward. When we ask for guidance, take action, and put our faith in an outcome we can't yet see, we've begun to dance with grace. So we put our thoughts out there as to what we want. We allow the universe to interject what it's going to bring to us, and then we move with that energy forward. Don't hold it back. If there's someone that wants you to do something that you really don't care to do, don't do it. Don't slow yourself down. Move with what you truly desire in life. The universe will carry you. But you need to have faith. You need to believe that it can happen. Then you need to ask your angels to assist you, because they're right behind you and they will be helping you this week. You will receive assistance from your guides and your angels, but please ask every morning when you wake up. Shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. They will help you with this. They will help you bring more love into your life. You need to recognize it when it's there. You need to share it. When you receive it from others, share it back so that they bring you more. They're asking you to look within because there is something within you, there's a gem, there's something hidden within you in order to find this energy of love. It's hidden inside of you. You have to look deep. It's like when you see another person and you're looking at them and you see how they shine, how beautiful they are, how loving they are, how they give of themselves freely, unconditionally, and they want to love and they want to help. That is what you need to find within yourself. There's a hidden gem. There's something within you that you do so very well for others and for yourself. So you need to shine your light to others. Let men see how you shine. Let others see who you truly are. Don't hide yourself, because you're a star. You're a shining star. And you have to show others what you excel at, what you're good at. There's a talent that you have yet to show others. You need to bring it out to the light. Review your life and get rid of clutter, wherever it is, whether it's in your mind, whether it's negative thinking, negative thoughts, negative speech, negative patterns, addictions. Eat lighter foods, exercise, walk, go outside, spend some time in nature, even if it's freezing where you are. Bundle up and go outside and look at the beauty of the ice, the reflection of the light on it, the way it smells, the way it feels, because there's beauty in everything. You need to get rid of clutter, things you don't need, places, people, experiences, they all have to go. Release it with love, because it was an experience, it was something you had to go through in order to learn what you do not want in your life, and to learn where you do want to go, what you do want in your life, what you won't want to settle for anymore in your future, which is brighter, which is lovelier, which is truly blessed by the divine, and they want you to be there, surrounded by love, and people that love you, and surrounded by you where you can express your love, where there's no negativity or people bringing you down or situations bringing you down. Jesus wants you to know that he's sending the Comforter if you ask for help. There's an energy that will come, which is the Spirit, the Divine, that will come and teach you new things, teach you new ways of being, teach you how to express love and unconditional assistance to others. But you need to ask for help. The Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to the things that you desire in life, and ask for assistance, and it will come. Know that I love you guys. Have a wonderful week. If you desire a private reading, check my links. And have a great week. Truly blessed. Focus on yourself. Bye for now.